What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Blueprints here, day 112. Wait. What the heck? This isn't blueprints. There's no prints here. Am I a prince? Is that what this cape means? Nah, it's just Minecraft. We kind of got tired of blueprints, you know, so we're back. Back at it again with these white vans. Chilling out in our Minecraft world that we so aptly named Important Decisions, because there are no important decisions in Minecraft. You just do whatever you want, unlike blueprints where every single thing can end your run if you make the wrong decision. Minecraft is like, hey, you die, no big deal. Make more stuff, keep going. I'm not entirely sure why I have all this wood. Probably there's a reason. I don't know what the reason be. It's been a long time since I played in this world. Like, maybe a month? Maybe longer. I don't remember. I do remember making this tree farm, though. Nice to have infinite wood. Or, you know, infinite for all intents and purposes. Building purposes. But I don't remember why I had the wood in my inventory. I think my plan was to build a house. Since I don't really have a house right now, and by I don't really have a house, I mean I don't have a house. Because I don't almost have a house. I just don't have a house. At all. Do you see a house? I don't see a house. I see a home. You could call it a home. A homestead. Does homestead imply house? I'm actually not sure. Maybe you need a house to have a homestead. What is the definition of homestead? If you know the definition of homestead, leave a comment below and let me know, because I have no idea what the definition of homestead is. Maybe this is one, maybe it isn't. Only the dictionary could tell. Or maybe ChatGPT or something. But I mean, who trusts the robot overlords to answer me questions, right? I mean, what do they know about Earth and humans? It's not like they studied the entire archives of the internet. Oh, wait. They did, didn't they? Well, I guess that makes them almost as smart as Reddit. Which, if you think about it, still isn't very smart. There's a pig over there. Hello, pig. How are you? I put these things all in the pathway because they make the most annoying humming sound. They look kind of cool, and they make some particles. Sometimes? Actually, maybe they don't make particles. Don't they make particles? I don't even know anymore. But they definitely make an annoying humming sound, and I don't want that near my base. Give me them saplings. I need a few more to fill in the gaps here. How many gaps are there? 3? There were definitely some gaps. Here's one. Here's one. We have to be careful that they don't grow and kill us. That's the most embarrassing way to die in Minecraft by far. Some people think that it's flying into a wall with a elytra, but no, it's when you get suffocated in a tree that you stood on the sapling for while it was growing, especially a tree that you planted yourself. Which is probably most saplings, because I don't think saplings spawn in the world naturally, so it's pretty much always embarrassing. Somewhere here we have a sapling box. I guess it's here, even though the wood isn't here. Plants, wood. Sure. So maybe we should build the world's ugliest house, because we definitely do need somewhere to live, right? We can't just live off the land. I mean, figuratively we can, but we can't literally live on the land. Like, without a house, like on the dirt. We're just sleeping in the dirt. Look, our bed is literally on dirt. Imagine in real life you just threw your bed outdoors like this and then you just slept on it, like in the dirt. What if anyone's ever done that? Probably. Obviously people go camping and stuff, but like, has anyone ever taken like a full, like queen or king size mattress and like a bed frame and just put it outside and slept on it? I don't know what the purpose of that would be, but someone's probably done it. So, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. I also think this is probably not, like I was gonna build my house literally right here where this little square is and all my stuff is. Like, you know, put a wall, do. But that's probably a stupid idea, because this is way too small for a house. Like, we're gonna want to have a lot of storage and stuff eventually, so. I literally saw this apple spawn out of thin air. Like magic. Whoa, you know, never believe it's not so. So maybe we build it nearby. I feel like it requires a bit of terraforming. I'm thinking this spot right here is not a bad spot on the hill. That said, I could be convinced to move all of my stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff. A few chests worth of stuff. We can maybe just move it later when we get shulker boxes. But moving the sugarcane farm is pretty easy, and moving the cow farm is pretty easy. I mean, the tree farm as well, right? We have plenty of extra saplings. It's gonna be night soon. Should have brought my bed with me. Let's go back before it's night. I don't want to deal with the mobs. The monster mash. A monster mash. I mean, come on, bro. You can only sleep at night. Really? Because I sleep during the day in real life all the time, and no one's ever stopped me. But whatever, Minecraft. You make the rules, I guess. It's your universe. And in this universe, we're not slackers, so we're not allowed to sleep during the day. So I wonder. Kind of quiet. I thought the game was muted for a second. I was looking at my audio meter and I was like, why is Minecraft not making any noise? But I guess it literally isn't making any noise. Could turn the music up. The problem is the music is quite loud when it turns on randomly. It's kind of strange. There's also this massive hole here. Maybe we can do something cool with the massive hole. Like, I wonder where it goes. Okay, it goes nowhere. Actually, wait a second. No, it does go somewhere. Look at this epic bat cave. I think I might want to turn this bat cave into my house. Like, this would be kind of cool to have this cave connected to our house. If we could get, wow, this goes super deep. Oh, we're definitely gonna die in here, aren't we? Thank God for magma. Okay, let's get out of here before we suffocate, since we don't have a aqua affinity helmet or whatever, respiration rather. Also, I'm pretty sure you can ascend faster than you can swim horizontally, which is nice in an emergency. Yeah, I kind of want to use this cave for something. This is awkward. There's not really any way out of the hole. Oh, that's home. Okay, the village is over there. Yeah, so we might want to... I need a spyglass as well. For YouTube purposes. Viewer experience purposes. Because I can kind of see it. If I put it in the corner of the screen, I can see it better. There's a pumpkin here just chilling. And another. And another. And another. And another. Yeah, I think... still trying to decide where a good place would be to build. Like, obviously this big flat spot right here is fine. But maybe up there would be better, because it's a little closer to the village, and then I don't have to cross the water every time. And it's kind of the same distance to here. don't know. Let's check out the land. Let's get a lay of the land over here. See what we got going on. We got a hay bale thing. Very important. Oh, right. There's a giant water feature. I mean, it could be further that way. I don't know. It's a hard decision. Don't really want to bring the villagers over there. Also, don't really like the icy biome. Like, it's nice that it's there if I need ice, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this location, the peninsula that I built on. I think the nether spawn was also quite atrocious. Not that this one will be better, because it's not, you know, it's like a few hundred blocks away. Probably be basically the same nether spawn, but that one was quite bad, if I recall. Kind of like living near this pond thing that I tried to turn into a waterfall. That's also maybe a cool cave. Yeah, I think we moved this way. Let's go take a gander. What do we got going on down here? Not a whole lot, honestly. It's actually a lot more boring than the other one. We could have a lot of houses. We could build a whole village worth of houses. Like a city. But probably not. I'm not that good of a builder. Mostly I'm just going to make a wooden box. Maybe we'll try to improve it over time. Oh, if we had shears, we could shear that. But I do kind of like being on the same island. I don't know if it's necessarily an island, but you know, like same land mass as the village. Because we're pretty much entirely surrounded by water here. We could light up this whole central area, essentially. What else is over there? There's just horses and pumpkins. This is kind of an island too, this whole area. Maybe we can build something cool over there. I like the idea of having a bridge across this river and like big flat area. Whereas over there, we're kind of too close to the ice, too close to trees. But this whole biome is nice. I always like the flat biomes. There's also kind of a weird little mountain up there, looking at in the corner. I always do the FOV thing, right? It's kind of hard to see if you look straight at stuff, but if you put it in the corner of your screen, it gets bigger, so. I use that in blueprints as well, but I use that in every game. Whenever I want to see something, I just put it in the corner and look at it. And people are like, why are you looking at the ground? It's like, I'm not. I'm looking at that mountain over there in the top right, because it's just the easiest way to see it. Right? If I do it like this, then it's super tiny. I can't see it. If I go like this, it's way bigger. It's like a free looking glass thing. Big old lonely tree there. Kind of a flat area here. We could like put some animals in this area. I feel like the thing I'm standing on right now is probably, well, this is closer to the village, but this land mass is a little higher. But I think this is too small. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna dig this out at some point. Like, I'll lower this mountain down so we get a better view. But I think the place to build is probably gonna be right here. And I think I will actually lower this down as well. We're probably gonna have to make a new shovel though. I don't think the iron shovel is capable of this job. I mean, it's already like half broken, so yeah, I don't think it will suffice. Yeah, I think if we lower this down one level, we'll get quite a lot of a larger area, right? We'll get like all the way out to here and then out further this way. I guess even 2 levels would be nice. I guess 2 levels doesn't get us a lot more in this direction. It kind of gets us a little more over here. Like we could have all of this section, but no, I think 1 is fine. Let's get the wood out of our inventory for now, or out of our hotbar at least. Yeah, unfortunately we have to walk all the way back and make a new shovel. Whoa, what's going on here? Boing, 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 boing. Swim. Swim, swim, swoosh, swooshy, swoosh, swooshy. Need to like tie a dolphin to a post out here somewhere so I can swim faster. Is there any other way to swim faster? I don't think does the conduit make you swim faster? I don't think so, right? Maybe a speed potion would. I mean, I could get a boat as well, but that's kind of tedious. Okay, let's make a diamond shovel. I don't have any mods installed, so I have to do the annoying way. I really like using item scroller mod, which lets you mouse hover and use your mouse scroll wheel to take like 2 sticks out. Like you just scroll like this, and then it would be like boop boop. But without that, I usually just take 2 out and then shift click. Is my strategy. Bit tedious. They should really improve that. I wish there were more buttons. There should also be like a quick loot and like quick stack button like Terraria has. That would be so much better. I know there's mods that add it, but they should just put that in the vanilla game. I don't think anyone would be sad about that. Just be like, finally, buttons that actually do the thing that we want. I mean, it does have to send a lot of packets to the server, but everyone uses mods that do it, and the servers don't seem to ever mind. Like, item scroller sends like, I don't even know, like thousands of packets per second or every few seconds for moving each individual stack. If they just implemented an actual message that could send that all in one packet, it would be even more efficient. And then they could just have a button and it would be great. Should I enchant this? I'm level 27. I think I will enchant it a little bit. Oh, it's not great. Dang, fortune? That's kind of awful. I would prefer on breaking, to be honest. Okay, I think that's maybe even worse than efficiency 2. I don't know which one's worse. They're both kind of awful. On breaking 1. Nevertheless, we have a shovel. It is diamond. It should last a little bit longer. We also need to get elytra at some point so we don't have to keep walking back and forth and swimming to get 10 blocks in this direction. Like, it's very time consuming to walk back and forth like this. Maybe I just leave all my stuff over there and start a new house from scratch. Like, I'll go get the diamonds and stuff in the enchanting table, but the rest of it, like, we can just make a new tree farm and leave the old one there, right? There's no reason to clean it up. No one will yell at me. It's a single player world. Oh no, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Maybe we shouldn't build a house until we have better tools. It's so time consuming. Just breaking dirt. Why is dirt so hard to break? To be fair, dirt is pretty hard to break in real life too. Have you ever tried to shovel this much dirt in real life? It takes forever. And it's really heavy. And you gotta like put it in a wheelbarrow and move it somewhere else. It's terrible. What other goals should we have? I kind of want to get, maybe we should make an iron farm early. That'd be useful. I kind of want to make a lot of rails and put minecarts around everywhere. I guess we need gold for that too, right? So we would have to make a gold farm. We don't need that much gold though, probably, so we can make a manual gold farm maybe. Okay, how much more digging do we have to do? I mean, we could dig it. It's not gonna take that long, but it like takes long enough. Not a very exciting activity to watch. Also, I'm not gonna be editing these videos because that's too hard and I'm lazy. So you're just gonna have to sit here and watch me dig this terrible dirt real slowly. Or you can just press the right arrow on your keyboard a bunch of times and skip to whatever's next, which will probably be something equally boring. What was that thing? Saw this video. Oh no. What's happening? Is this a cave or is it just a mini cave? What is this? So weird. It's just like a two-hole cave. Strange generation. Saw this video where the mom asked the kid, "Why are chickens so funny?" And then the kid was like, "Because!" And he was like 6 years old or something, and he sounded exactly like a chicken when he did it. It was hilarious. Look it up. But yeah, for anyone who skipped forward and missed the digging, they're never gonna know about the chicken because video, so rip them. They really missed out, didn't they? Probably they already know anyways, because YouTube always recommends the same 3 videos to everyone these days. Algorithm is just completely impartial. It doesn't try to customize anything anymore. It's like, oh, hello, welcome to YouTube. Let's see, what kind of videos would you like? Let me guess, Mr. Beast? Yeah, you would like a Mr. Beast video, right? I mean, everyone likes Mr. Beast. Why would you not also want to watch Mr. Beast? Like, well, I mean, not the best YouTuber in the world. I mean, he has the most subscribers, but content-wise, it's not very interesting to me. But YouTube's like, nah, trust me, it's interesting. Just click this. And you see something else and it's like, I don't know, about space or some random thing, like Veritasium or whatever, and then his videos are usually pretty good, but it's the same thing. It's just like, you send it to your friend and they're like, I already watched that video. And then you send it to your other friend, they're like, I already watched that video. And then you send it to your third and fourth and fifth friends, and they're like, yeah, we already watched that video. Because it's like at the top of the page for everyone in the world, not just you, right? Even the related videos aren't related videos by default anymore. You can change the little category on the right to go back to related, but by default it's just like popular videos. So you'll be watching, like, I'll be watching some like niche, I don't know, like Google Tech Talk about C++ or I don't know, some random like programming thing. And then the next recommended video, if you have autoplay on, is like Mr. Beast challenge, like whatever, I don't know what any of his videos are, some stupid game show thing or whatever. And it's like, that has literally nothing to do with like what, like my mode of thinking right now. Like I'm trying to study whatever, like you're trying to do your homework and you're like getting help with chemistry, and then it's like, oh, click here, watch Mr. Beast. Like, it's so distracting. Not helpful at all. I like when it used to recommend you, like, you know, if you're watching episode 1 of something, it used to recommend you episode 2 of that thing. Maybe it still kind of does that, but it's like, oh, I'm watching like episode 53 of some random Let's Play, and then instead of the next video being episode 54 of the same Let's Play, it's gonna be like, hey, Mr. Beast made a new video, watch that. And you're like, bro, you're completely ruining the continuity of like the activity I was trying to do. I feel like this could be some kind of staircase right here, like it's kind of flat and naturally cool. So I don't know, I feel like we should have a doorway. Maybe like an odd numbered doorway. And then I have to get up here somehow. We'll just sort of outline this. How would it be? Kind of want some angles, you know? Again, this should probably be some other materials at some point, but for now it can be like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we'll do 4 on the end. Maybe 5, and then the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I feel like this can mostly be square. I guess it's gonna be kind of a White House vibe. I mean, it's not white, obviously, but like kind of going for a symmetrical shape with like some little things in the front and then mostly the rest is a square. And maybe there's like a 3-pillar. I don't want this to be completely useless inside, so I'll do it like this. Because then we can kind of like put a chest or something in the corner here. Or a table. So we got 4 blocks and then inward, so we'll do that over here. Four blocks inward. I did it wrong. This can go here still. And actually, this is a bit too small, so probably we want to go further. And maybe we just go one more so it matches the front more. Yeah. Now we could like make this be a room. Okay, so I think we're gonna go off the edge here. That's fine, we have a lot of dirt we just dug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that matches. 3 with the center. 3 with the center, and then I think I dug this to be more like this. And also the door for these rooms probably would go here. Maybe 3 wide. Like this. Or no. Maybe the door is more here. We could also have a door here. Do like this. Or further over. Yeah, I think this seems reasonable-ish. But a bit larger. Well, I guess at this point we would just center both doors, right? I don't know. It seems like I'm probably coming from the center of the house more often, so maybe the doors are more here. And we can tuck stuff behind. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 is the corner. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 is the corner. Also, we're probably gonna run out of wood soon. I guess we should sleep, which will make the rain go away as well, perhaps. Beautiful. Also, maybe this should be... You need like slabs or something, but maybe that's better. I want it to be kind of a grand entrance, you know? Like stairs here would be fine. I think bigger is better though. This is probably still a bit too small. How much room do we have over here? Oh, we actually have quite a bit. And we have tons and tons and tons of dirt. That's why I was saying, like, maybe we want to dig this down more. We could do that. We could dig it down more. But I feel like placing dirt is probably easier. And it's kind of a fine grade on the outside. I feel like I left a gap here. I did. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. Whoops. Oh, I'm not even using my diamond shovel, I'm using my old shovel. Nice. Guess we may as well break the old one first, right? break the old one and then break the new one in. Yeah, so that seems fine. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to work here. Okay, let's fill in this over here a bit as well. Maybe just like... I don't know, that seems like a decent corner. Kind of matches the vibe, right? Freaking grass, man. You can't even put dirt on top of flowers, can you? Only on grass. So we gotta get rid of all this nonsense. Is this grass? Weird. I added some kind of new grass, but I didn't know if it was like a plant or if it just gets overwritten by the block. Seems like it gets deleted. Maybe you would want to dig it up in case you want to use it later for decoration, but not really sure. I don't have any shears on my person, so... Yeah, let's get a bit more music. Maybe slightly less. I think that should be plenty loud enough in the recording, I'm not entirely sure. I just don't want it to be too loud on my actual speakers so that it doesn't echo through the mic, you know? Yeah, we definitely gotta make this bigger. Not really sure how, though. Maybe we just go from here, and then we get rid of this, like, crevice thing. Now it's too wide. 3, 2. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do something interesting here. I don't like how sharp this corner is, but it's probably just because the grass hasn't grown. Why it looks so weird. We could also have the rooms not be perfectly symmetric on the inside. Right? Maybe this one's more square. This one has 2 doors. Maybe this is just a little corner room. Stupid flowers. You know what? We're gonna need flowers out front, right? Beautiful. Now they're not in my inventory anymore. But yeah, I think I want to do something here. Also, is this... Oh, right. I guess I made the left room smaller. I was like, why is it not symmetrical? But we made it not symmetrical on purpose. Also, I guess this should be missing. So So this is a little shorter than the outer door, right? But also it lines up, which is kind of cool. And then if you're going in the front, then you kind of see this. You won't see the two trees, but that looks kind of nifty at the moment. And then, what should we have in the back? This could also be just some sort of like courtyard instead of an indoor room. Or maybe a greenhouse. That'd be kind of neat, right? I do feel like I kind of want it to be even bigger though. Bigger is better because you always run out of space. We can also make this multiple stories. Yeah, I think we want to have some kind of little, probably like a fence. If you have any fences, but maybe we want a fence going around here. Maybe this part can be a greenhouse, and then this part can be like a little patio thing. That seems too big. Could also put a door here, it'd be kind of neat, right? Like distinct from that one. Like this little small like mudroom that goes out to some sort of patio here. I think we'd need like a bunch of bricks or something though. And I don't know, maybe this is just some sort of little garden here. Right, like whatever's going on there. This one I think I want it to be stone. Also, this probably is dirt that I just filled in a second ago, so maybe we're wasting some shovel durability here, but that's okay. Such is the creative process, right? Sometimes you add things, sometimes you delete things. It's like if you're writing code, right? You're designing a video game. Like, the best video games are the ones where they added a whole bunch of ideas and then deleted all the bad ideas and only left the good ones in. The bad video games are the ones where they added a bunch of ideas and then they left everything in, and then like half of the game is completely terrible and makes no sense and ruins all the other parts of the game that are good. It's a very easy mistake to make. I don't know. I think this is too far. I think I want it to be more like this, maybe. Like a 2 wide. Maybe 3 is okay. But 4 is definitely too much. Alright, I kind of want this to like wrap around this way a bit. Not all the way. Just to somewhere. Okay, now we can get rid of all this. Don't really know why I bothered to build this. I do feel like we still kind of want something here. I think I want this to go further out than the wall. Time to shreep. Time to shreep. Not letting me shreep. Why can't I shreep? Boop. Alright. So stone's gonna go out that way a bit. I just saw that grass grow. How do we want this to work? Maybe we put the wall here. I think I want to have some sort of like kind of want like a pillar here. And then a pillar here. And a pillar here. And I guess maybe one around the corner? Or one further this way? Something like this could maybe look alright. This is kind of what I'm thinking here. And get that piece of dirt. Otherwise it's gonna annoy me. I think this is actually too much of an angle. So maybe more like this. Maybe even like this. That looks kind of cool, right? Obviously this side would be a bit taller because that's where the house is going to be. Something like this, but made out of like, I don't know, fence posts or something similar. Probably fence posts. That looks like a sort of lattice work. And we'll have a little stone courtyard out here that goes along the side of the house. Maybe... I kind of like this door, but also I'm wondering... if it would be too weird to also have this door. And then like... you know, something like this. So there's like a little stone patio, and then the stone patio has a walkway that also goes here, and then you can kind of go in this door. I do feel like it's maybe lined up incorrectly though. I feel like it should line up with this door. Maybe. Yeah. Seems logical. And then I don't know about this door. Like, should it go here? That would be kind of in the middle of the patio. Then I feel like it looks weird with the wall. So the other off-center idea would be here. And then this corner is more even. It gives us space to put some decoration here. I feel like this is kind of nice. And then this way is like the long way around. Yeah, if we're gonna do this, then probably we want the path to line up. I did not mean to click that. It's more like that. And this doesn't really go anywhere, right? It's just like, it's like a dot dot dot, you know? Like it just, it dot dot dots into somewhere over there, etc. We're calling that area etc. I'll put a sign over there that just says etc. So like, here's my house, etc. There's the rest of the world. You have the inside of your house, and then you have everything else in the universe. Okay, I feel like this area is probably big enough. I like the little mudroom over here. We can maybe make more room dividers inside at some point. We also need a staircase. I don't really want to block this view with the staircase. So I feel like maybe we could have a sort of split staircase. So where would that begin? I guess it could just be like this. That's symmetrical? I think so. I was kind of thinking something like this, you know? Maybe we can even angle it a bit more. Obviously it'll look better if it's stairs. I don't know, maybe more like this. Because I think it's kind of nice. I don't know. I don't know if we need to walk under the landing or not. Something like that, and then do the same thing over here, right? Vaguely the same thing. And then a landing. And some stairs. Alright, 1 sec, I gotta pause. Ah! I kind of want to heal this guy, but also I don't need to because I have an entire village right over there. Unless this is one of my villagers. That would be a disaster. Actually, it kind of looks like he is because he's leveled up. Maybe I should go check on that. On the village. Make sure there's not a leak. Sorry, I paused the... paused the recording to answer a phone call, and then I started getting attacked by a zombie, which is why a zombie spontaneously appeared on your screen. No thank you, sir. I've got better things to do than fight skeletons during the daytime. Probably I should go collect some more food. There were extra villagers, in air quotes, because I don't know if it's very nice to call people extra, right? But okay, all of these dudes are still alive and happy. I saw the guy with the green shirt and I was like, oh no, zombie, but no, it's just the guy with the green shirt. So yeah, that was definitely one of the villagers. I guess it could have been random, but I don't think they spawn with jobs. Maybe that doesn't mean he has a job, but I saw the little belt with like a silver thing on it. But most of them are safe, so I'm pretty sure I closed it off and lit everything up, so I don't know how they, you know, zombies would have attacked, but worth checking before they all die, because we do need those, and it would be quite sad if all of them died. I don't know where the second nearest village is, but this was a very lucky village spawn right next to world spawn. World spawn is like right over there in the ice. And I walked over here, and then I went to that place. I mean, if you watched the previous episodes, then I guess you already know that, so I don't need to tell you, but anyways, we were going up here, and then we were gonna do some sort of something, I don't know what. Maybe like this. Is that the goal? I don't know. Probably has to be bigger and have some sort of railings or something, but maybe we want it to be higher. Do we have more dirt? We could make it a bit higher. If we go up here, we could have this be a stair, and we could have this be a stair. And we could have this be the top. Right, so it could be like this. Boop, and then this could be the platform. Something like that. We'll have to try it with real blocks and see if it looks good or not, because I'm not entirely sure. It's a little weird. Obviously there'd be like support posts to make it look a little less weird. But I do kind of like this, right? I think this is a nice view. Maybe we want it to be a little further back though. Because it is kind of like right in the middle of the room. So I guess, how deep do we want this walkway? Probably we want the walkway to be like 2 blocks, right? Maybe 3? I don't know. Because presumably we're gonna also have like, probably this will go even further. I've sort of made a house like this before. I think it was maybe a bit smaller, but yeah, I mean this basically would go all the way to the wall. And I guess in that direction it could go further. So this one would go to here. Then the question is, can we push this all back? Because it's kind of nice to have the middle wider. But we could also keep the middle wider and still push this back, I think, right? I don't know, let's try it. So basically what I mean is like, I guess, so would this be stairs maybe? I guess this would be stairs. This would be stairs. And then this could be the platform. Which does let us push it all back. So I wonder if this is a bit better. Yeah, I like that more. I like having more space. It is still a little weird though, having the stairs inward. Like, we could also just put the stairs straight down. Maybe we keep the platform. Like, we could make the platform here. And then that would let us put the stairs like this. Does that look better? Maybe? It does give us more room in the center. I feel like this could work. It is, I don't know, it kind of feels a bit cramped here though. Wait, I have this in the wrong spot. Oh, okay. It's not quite that bad. It's annoying, these keep growing grass and then I can't pick block them. You know, like I can't middle click to grab dirt from my inventory because they're not dirt blocks or grass blocks. I feel like that should just work. If you don't have grass blocks, it should pick the dirt blocks, but it's whatever. Yeah, I think this is kind of cool. Could be kind of cool. This leaves us plenty of room to walk around the stairs. Though, again, maybe we should just push the whole thing back yet another. Either that or we could lower this one. But if we lower it one, it's kind of going to include this door more, I think. I like being able to see the roof right here a little bit, but maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I like the tall ceiling. I don't like how many stairs we need. Maybe let's try pushing it back one more and see what happens. Like if we do this sort of thing. At that point we could almost have a normal staircase that goes straight up. I guess we could also just have two staircases that go up. Like if we extend this, we could just have a staircase that goes like this. You know? Like, would that be so bad? Because I don't know if the corner is going to look that good if you try to make it out of stairs. It's going to have to be like 4 wide to have a railing or something, right? Unless there's some clever trick you can do. I guess we could use trapdoors to make a sort of railing. A thin railing. Would it be better if we just did straight up on both sides? Obviously it looks kind of messy, right? Like it would be without these blocks, obviously. I don't know. I think I have to see it with stairs to decide. I'm not sure we have any stairs. I don't have a lot of wood. Oh, I guess I have some logs. Also, I'm not sure I would want to make it with wood stairs, so I don't know if I want to waste a bunch of wood making wood stairs. We need some food. Let's go see what materials we have. Water is really quite slow, isn't it? If quartz, that could actually look pretty neat. Don't know if I want to waste all the quartz on making stairs, but we do have a fair bit of it. How many stairs do we need? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably need like 32 stairs. Not sure how much that would cost. How much does a quartz block cost? 48 quartz blocks. Can we use the stone cutter? We need smooth stone. I don't know if we cooked any stone yet. I also don't know if I have silk touch. Oh, I do have silk touch, so we should have regular stone in here, right? And then what do we need? Iron? I can never remember the recipes for the new work blocks. I say new even though they're like 50 years old at this point, but for some reason I never learned those before the recipe book got added, so I just don't have them memorized. Where's all my good resources? Surely I have 1 iron somewhere, right? Like, that's unbelievable that I have 0 iron. Did I miss it? Do I really have 0 iron? That's actually insane if that's true. What? I have no iron. Bruh. How can that be true? Am I blind? Why do we have 0 iron? Oh, okay, there's some. I mean, it's still basically 0, but it's like... it's enough to make 1 stone cutter. That's insane. We definitely need an iron farm. Okay, let's make a stone cutter and see if it works with quartz, because I don't even know if it does. Ah, yeah, nice. Okay, so instead of... pretty sure this is cheaper, right? Yeah, instead of 6 to 4, it's 4 to 4, so it's much better, much more efficient. Let's make 32 to start. And if we don't have enough, we don't have enough, right? No big deal. We could bring the stone cutter with us since we're kind of moving our house, right? Sorry, phone. My mother is texting me and I must oblige. Are the clouds moving? such a weird, there's like a U-shaped cloud and then there's a dirt block in this guy. It's like a strange, strange thing. Maybe we should just bring some stuff with us. Oh yeah, look at all this, all these goals we have. It's gonna take forever to move all this stuff without a shulker box, isn't it? I feel like we need some shulker boxes. Or at least an elytra to fly back and forth with an inventory full of stuff. I guess, let's say we can use bundles. That doesn't help a whole lot. Maybe it would help with this box, but it doesn't help move this box. Anyways. Should we make trapdoors? What kind of trapdoors would we make that would look good inside? I guess oak is our only option. I don't think that's gonna look good. Actually, I was gonna say iron. Birch, as ugly as it usually is, might go good with quartz. It might also go awfully. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to see it to know. It probably would look bad, but it might look okay. Wow, look at this mess. It looks absolutely horrible from here, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure I turned fire tick off, so we shouldn't have to worry about it burning down at least. That's always a plus. Okay, let's give this a try and see what happens. Oh, this is, I guess, it kind of works, but yeah, the corner is a bit strange. I didn't really consider that. We also need stairs here, right? The block is in the way. Let's just see. Let's just give it a try. Right, this is kind of goofy looking, but it is walkable. It actually looks kind of nice. I feel like I probably would have to pull it forward though, right? I mean, this seems a little too ridiculous. Unless... I don't think you can get the corner to stay, right? Sadly. Maybe if you power the block or something, I don't know. But let's try extending it to make it less funky looking. So this kind of thing would work. And then the alternative is this. Let's give that a try and see how it looks. I feel like this already looks pretty awful. I think the corner one is clearly better, right? Like surely this is better than this. This looks quite bad. Yeah, I think we go for our original plan, which would be here. And then down one more, I guess. Then blocks. And then I guess the stairs happen to be in the same place, which is cool. Yeah, I think I like this. I mean, obviously we'd have to put like something underneath here to make it look less weird. Maybe just some more stairs. Which we definitely didn't make enough to do this everywhere, but probably that would be fine. Actually, I guess this one could just be a normal block, right? I don't know if you would also need another beam. Like, how would you put the beams here? Would you do like this? Where'd all my blocks go? Nah, that looks kind of silly. feel like you just do it here, but maybe you also could put it here. Whoops. My mouse wheel is trolling me. Actually, that kind of looks okay. What if we put the support pillar here? That's kind of neat, right? Like maybe we don't need support on this side. Maybe they're supported by this. Also kind of seems like you would do that though in this case. Which that looks kind of weird. Maybe it's better to have it on this side? I don't really know. Also, do we need this? Hmm. We have this idea. That looks pretty cool, actually, from most sides. Like, I kind of like this corner being like this without the block. I'm not sure why, it's kind of neat. But maybe it would look better if we put the pillar here. Not sure. That's also kind of cool. I don't know which one is better. This one's kind of cool because there's like one space between every support beam. I guess maybe you would do this. And then do you even need support here at all? Like, could you just do this? That looks kind of cool. I almost like there only being one of these here as well. Like, I feel like this doesn't necessarily make it look better. I think this looks better. It has more depth. Not 100% sure, but like, isn't this kind of neat? I don't know. It's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe you would also put one here. I don't know. Or if you want to be really silly, you could put one here. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know if we like that. If we could get slabs, maybe it would look alright, but no, I think we just go solid with it. And then, I don't know if we fill this in, maybe? We could fill the whole bottom thing in, but I think the more gaps, the better. It looks better with gaps. And I don't think this looks quite as good. Yeah, I like this. I really like this triangle here. We have to sleep. Time to sleep. I like the triangle. You know, it's not really a triangle because Minecraft, but it's a very low resolution triangle. And then we got a big solid thing to stand on. I almost... Yeah, you can't really have this in the corner, right? Because then it would only look good from one direction, right? I think. Yeah, it seems kind of not great. And I assume this way would also look kind of bad. Right? Yeah, that looks silly from both directions. So I think it has to be a solid thing or some other support beam, right? We could put like a fence post or an iron bar or whatever there, but I think the solid beam is kind of cool. And then, oh right, we forgot the stair. Yeah, I really like the stair, making this triangle. I think from this way it looks kind of cool too. I like the support beam, like the left side being the main support beam, and then these stairs are just kind of attached to those stairs, and they use the same support. Since it's only too wide, it's not really easy to have it symmetrical, because putting one here looks kind of ridiculous, I think. Yeah, it kind of sticks out weirdly. It's not really necessary, I don't think, from a architectural standpoint. I mean, maybe you could put a slab there or stairs or something, but like, I don't know, you could do this. I guess maybe it would go this way. I don't think this is gonna look good, but let's just try it. Like, we could put stairs here. It's all, you know, it's like kind of cool. Like, it almost makes sense. Maybe if the ground wasn't grass, it would look less bad. I'm not sure. Maybe I do like that, actually. It's definitely interesting. If we did that, I mean, we could even go so far as having slabs here, possibly. And then getting rid of the support. You know, like, just slabbing right here and right here. Having it totally raised, but again, I like the triangle. I'm kind of attached to this triangle. You can even walk through it. It's like, it's a nice triangle. I think this is pretty cool, actually. I think I like the stairs being hollow. It has more visual interest. And it keeps the shape fairly well, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's nice. It looks exactly as you would expect from the top, right? The top view doesn't change at all. It's just the side view, the angles. And I think I like this the most. Unfortunately, I don't think I have nearly enough stairs to make this work on both sides. Yeah, we would need a lot more stairs and a lot more quartz blocks. How many more? I don't know. But definitely more. Oh god, where am I going? There's a hole there. Unexpected hole. Yeah, we need is it aqua affinity that makes you go faster? Maybe that makes you swim faster too, I don't know. I feel like I swim so slowly right now. Also, we're random ticking our sugarcane from all the way over there, which is interesting. You wouldn't think that would be in sim range, but I guess it is. It's not that many chunks away. You know what? I have so much sugarcane, I don't even care about picking up all the scraps. If I lost some, I lost some. Obviously, we're gonna try to pick up some of it. You know, I mean, in case we don't want to leave any on the ground. That would be wasteful. Hold on, is there any more? Did we miss any? Okay, we got it all. I'm glad I picked up all the scraps. I can't believe I almost missed some. That would have been a disaster. We might want to do some cowing. All of our trees grew as well. Crazy. Let's do some cowing. We just hold down the D key and spin our mouse around in circles and feed everyone wheat. That's the strategy here. Strafing, we're strafing. Here we go, we're strafing. We're strafe weeding the cows. Okay, is everyone happy? Seems like it. Now it's time for you to be sad. Because I'm hungry. Alright, we have to wait a long time because the axe takes forever to recharge. We don't really need the leather, to be honest, but I guess it's always fine to have more bookshelves later. For decoration reasons. Where does the food even go? I guess it goes in here. Oh, we have way more steak. I guess I didn't need to murder anyone, but oh well. Steak for the future. Let's put this in here. Okay. We need... Oh, I was like, there's the iron, but that's the iron I put in there a second ago. Fence posts. Problem with making the stairs out of quartz is I don't know if anything else in the house is going to look good now, because like putting wooden fence posts next to quartz doesn't really make any sense, does it? I almost would need like end rod railings. Where's my quartz? I'm trying to remember where the quartz is. Block of quartz, quartz bricks. That's also maybe interesting. Oh, we also have quartz pillars. I wonder if those would be better. Also, are there like quartz brick stairs? I assume not, right? I don't think you can make quartz brick stairs or quartz pillar stairs. Let's just make like 8 of each of these. And now we're gonna need more quartz, because I need stairs, which we're going to use the stone cutter for, of course. Maybe 12 is enough. I don't know. We'll bring this with us. Do we make more quartz? No, I feel like 12 blocks is probably fine. Shouldn't need that much. We're just making the stairs. Let's see. Also, I changed the frame rate on this one to 30 from 60. I'm hoping that makes the recording smaller, because the Blueprints episodes were like anywhere from 2 to 4 gigabytes each, and they took forever to upload. Like an hour per episode. Which is, you know, probably faster than a lot of people's internet, but still is a long time. It's a long time to wait for the thing to process. Alright, how are we doing this? I guess we're putting stairs on the inside or the outside or both. So stairs, we want a pillar on the outside. Okay, I think we have this. We have stairs. I feel like that it almost kind of looks good without the extra triangles as well. Like, what does this look like if we do this? Wait, no, what am I saying? That does not look good at all. Yeah, no. Let's not mess up what we had. Mess up the good thing we had going for ourselves. So we want this. And then I guess this. Right, we had a nice triangle. Oh, I guess this is all off by 1. So we have stairs in both places? No, we don't have inner stairs here. Wait, what am I doing? Is this correct? And what do we do over there? We put stairs here. How is it already night again, bro? Come on. Look, I just slept a second ago. Oh yeah, we put... I really don't know if I like this. It seemed cool, but I feel like it's just... I feel like this is too much. I feel like we want that to be flat. More flat looking. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Not entirely sure, but seems better. Oh my god, it's so dark. We have no torches here. It's probably something we should add to the to-do list very soon. It's like maybe put some torches around, you know? I guess I don't want to put the torches on the wall because I plan on building the wall much taller than it is currently, obviously. maybe a bit of torches, you know? We'll do a torch over there. We'll do a torch here. That shouldn't get in the way of anything. Then we'll do like some outside torches. Torches have a much longer distance than they used to, so you really don't have to spam them very much anymore. It's kind of nice. Put one there for good measure. One there. One there. One there. One way over here. That should be pretty decent coverage. Yeah. Like, these ones look kind of far apart, but it's probably fine, right? Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, it's so far now, the despawn range, because it has to be light level 0 to light level 8. So it's literally twice as far. 4 times less torches. So what do we got going on here? We got a stair in the back, we got a stair in the back, we got some triangle. Okay, so these are seemingly symmetric at the moment. Oh, my pick is gonna break soon. Also kind of crazy. So now, I'm curious what happens if we put a pillar here instead. Like, how gaudy does that look? I don't know. I don't know that that works. I think these decorative blocks are not very good for supports. Yeah, I hate it. It's terrible. That's not what this block is for. What about bricks? It looks more solid. I don't know if it's necessary, but I mean, it definitely looks more like a support structure. I'm also curious if we put the bricks here, how that looks. Oh no, we lost one. Give it back. I guess this would also have to be a brick for that to make any sense, right? Why can I not click this? Where did that... Oh, I broke a regular block, not a brick. Yeah, so the question is, if I put a brick here... I mean, that looks pretty bad also. I don't even know if I like the support brick. Definitely gives more detail, like it kind of looks okay on the top. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan. Yeah, I mean... It is interesting. Like, maybe it's better than this. It's less square. Not a huge fan of it on the sides, though. What if we put a normal block here, though? Like, maybe that's okay. I assume this will look awful. This doesn't look that bad. If we remove this, it could maybe work. Like, if we use these as the bottom but not as the top one, it kind of looks alright. You know, like if you have it up here, it looks really bad, right? I think if you put it here, it doesn't look very good. Like, it just doesn't really match the stairs. But if you put bricks at the top, it kind of looks okay. Oh, did my pick break? Oh no, I just somehow swapped it. It is about to break, though. Maybe if we put another brick here. Curious if that's better or worse. What if we put 3 bricks? Why does this keep swapping my pickaxe? So annoying. Bro! The fuck? Stop that. I wish you could lock things in your hotbar in Minecraft like you can in Terraria and other games. So it's like, I want my pick to always stay here, unless it literally breaks, which it's gonna break in 2 hits, but like, don't put blocks where my pick is. Like, that's completely useless. Okay, we finally broke it, so now we can use the other one. Yeah, I think Wait, no, not like this. I think this kind of looks okay with the bricks there. I don't know why, it kind of helps separate, like it adds a horizontal line at the top of the pillar and then gives it some structure under the stairs. Like maybe we would also have to put one here for that to make sense. Nah. We could leave this empty, but I think, nah, because then it looks weird with the floor. I think we have to do that. But yeah, I don't know. I think this part looks better with all bricks, maybe? Or just all whites. What if we have one brick? What if we have one brick at the foundation? Does that help? Kind of a little bit. What if we have bricks at top and bottom? It definitely does help it look more solid in some way. You know? So maybe we want the bricks to line up with this brick instead of the other way. That's kind of interesting because it lines up with these bricks, right? Don't know if we need the pillar though. I feel like plain quartz is probably, like the bricks are probably enough detail even with the plain quartz, but I'm not sure. I do kind of like the pillar with the bricks interleaved. Maybe if we don't do this one. How's that look? See, that's too much of the pillar. I kind of like alternating them. I think this looks kind of cool. And it matches this. So now let's try with no pillar. Yeah, see, I think the pillar is better. The pillar just gives it a very clear vertical feeling, you know? I think that's nice. I think I like this setup. Let's go with that over here. So we're gonna do, I don't think we have enough blocks though, right? Yeah, we literally only have 2 bricks. We're gonna do brick, pillar, brick, pillar, and then we need more. What is this block? Crap, I didn't mean to make 5. Okay, we have one more pillar. Put the pillar here. Did we get rid of the stairs over there? Look, we got rid of the stairs, right? We just did this. Yeah. Yeah, because the bricks make it feel like this slab right here is like super solid, which is why it can, you know, overhang the edge and why these can attach to it. Okay, I think they're symmetrical. I'm very curious about this block though. This is pretty interesting block. I almost wonder if that would be better putting up here. I like it as a floor, but not as a wall is the problem. Right, so I think this would look really cool as a floor. Or like randomly placed in a floor. But as the wall... Eh. It's too horizontal to make sense as the wall. It's a really good floor block. It could also be a good ceiling block, but it's a terrible wall block. Maybe if it was on a big flat wall, it could add some visual interest to the flat wall, but like next to the pillar, looks pretty bad. So the only other thing that we could do is maybe try to put it... Bro, what is this day cycle like? Did I somehow make the days shorter in Minecraft? Maybe I said... I think I did increase random tick speed, but I don't think that should make the days shorter, right? I think it's just taking me a long time to build. Ew. Yucky. It looks so bad. What about as the top block? I mean, it's like kind of cool, but like kind of not. What about as this block? Nah, man. It ain't it. I really want to use this block though, because it is so cool, but if this were 3x3, I would put it in the middle, and it would look awesome. I guess, I mean, we could put it here. Just the one idea. But I don't think I need it up there. The other idea I have is to put it here. Which could maybe work. But I don't know, it doesn't really seem necessary. I think what I'm gonna do is make 3 of them. And try just putting them at the entrance. So that seems more like what it's useful for, right? It's just making a fancy threshold. Like putting them all over the floor in here probably doesn't make sense unless I make the whole house out of quartz. I don't know what color is going to go with this because I'm definitely not using quartz for the entire house. And these are very white stairs. But I feel like, you know, maybe we could quartz pillar this, but I feel like I want to use black mostly and just let the staircases be a pearly white and draw your eye. I don't want the whole floor and all the walls to also be white, I don't think. But I don't think wood is going to go with this, so we're going to have to make the house out of some kind of stone variant, I think. It could be diorite, as much as everyone hates diorite. It would kind of go good with the quartz, but probably... I feel like granite and andesite would also go good with quartz, because they're kind of... The polished variants are kind of like... I don't know, it feels like they're in the aesthetic, maybe, but I'm not sure. And again, this will probably just be like wooden fence posts. Like a lattice of wooden fence posts. Maybe it goes across the roof as well. Maybe with some vines on it. And then this will be... This could actually be mossy cobble. That'd be kind of neat, like cobble, mossy cobble, and some other stone variants mixed. But at first I was thinking like... whatever the dark stone is called, I don't remember. Deep slate? Like deep slate slabs or something. Not sure. And then this section also needs some kind of roof. Maybe like glass. Glass is kind of ugly though. But I kind of want to make like a glass dome on the backside here. Like where I'm standing, not here. This will be indoors. This will be like a bunch more whatever the flooring is, and then a second level with some rooms upstairs. Probably some rooms off to the side over here. Maybe a little bit of a balcony. Like you go up here. Maybe this is a little bit of a balcony. Maybe just on one side, like maybe over there is a room and this side is just a balcony with a window. With some plants or something. Yeah, I think definitely want this to go more there. And then maybe like master bedroom in the middle upstairs above this area. This would be more of a dining hall or living room or however you say, like a grand sort of central room. And then this is the mud room. This could be some kind of kitchen maybe, which will probably functionally be storage, but maybe it could look It could be a kitchen in theory. It probably won't look like a kitchen because I'm not that good at decorating, but in theory. Yeah, I guess most of the storage probably will make a basement too. That seems like a good idea. So maybe one of these rooms should hide a basement somewhere. Like maybe we block this off. Right? Like you come in and then that way it's a dead end. Maybe there's a window or just some plants. This way you could walk around if you want and go into this area. Because this one has no door here, right? So there's no reason to walk around this way. But probably what I'll do is I'll hide a little area right here and then this can go down. To somewhere. To the depths. To the depths. Some sort of basement. Maybe one more. Not sure where the stairs should start. Maybe they could start even sooner. Gosh dang it, didn't mean to click that. Yeah, probably you want the stairs to start sooner, and then the basement, I kind of don't like too high ceilings, but 3 high is generally fine. So probably this would be the height of the basement. And then storage activities can occur in the basement. I just take my torch off my offhand so I don't accidentally place it all the time because it annoys me when I accidentally put torches everywhere when I'm trying to build. Yeah, I think this will be a staircase and it'll go to like a massive basement, storage hall, whatever sort of thing in the downstairs. Yeah, then we'll go up. And there will be some kind of room like here. So how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this one the same or shorter? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6. Is this where I want this to be? If this one's directly lined up, then I want this one to be here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but alright. I was trying to jump to this thing, but I hit the button too late, and then I didn't jump, I just fell. Very sad. Alright, let's see. If we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this room is symmetric with the building now, which I think makes sense. And then we could also have some sort of little balcony thing going on here. Right, that would be kind of cool, like a little balcony you walk out on and you can see your greenhouse or your garden or whatever's going on. Maybe this won't work if this is a greenhouse, or maybe this part could be, it could be like a high bubble that goes into a low bubble. I don't know. Not entirely sure. But I think this would be the bedroom, basically. Right? So in the middle would be the floor. And then the doorway is maybe... I was gonna make 2 doorways, but I don't, maybe that's too much. I feel like I'm gonna go up the right stairs more often. Right, so probably I go up this way, go in here. I don't know, maybe I would go up this way. No, I'm definitely gonna go up the right stairs more often. I'm gonna go up this way. Maybe we put the door like this. Also, I'm putting the wall in the wrong place, I realized. Dang it, cut that out. I'm putting it in the wrong place. I want dirt down here, please. Give me the dirt. I mean, it could be bigger. Maybe it's like slightly off center. That'll probably bother people, but I don't like when everything's perfectly symmetrical. It doesn't look natural, because like no real house has perfect symmetry everywhere. You know, like the exterior might be generally symmetric, but there's always like power lines going in some random part of the house. You know, there's like a flower bed on one side, or there's a driveway on one side. You're not gonna have two driveways usually. You could have a big round circle thing in your driveway, but most normal people don't have that. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe off to the side a bit. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Don't really know how to make this bedroom work. Maybe just at the edges could also be a thing. Is that too weird? Definitely gonna need a better shovel to break all this scaffolding dirt that I'm placing everywhere. I don't think I have any bamboo, so I can't use actual scaffolding. But also, dirt is just better because it doesn't fall down. I don't know why they made scaffolding fall down. It's like, well, actually I do know why, because like you can punch it and the whole tower falls, but if you're trying to build horizontally, the scaffolding just works absolutely terribly. And again, it also makes sense. It only goes a certain distance, because you can't have like, you can't let it go infinitely horizontal, right? Because then you'd like break a thing here and it would update 10,000 chunks, but from a performance standpoint, it wouldn't really work very well. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we just have little entrances like this, and then this will be our private balcony, so people can't really see us from the hallway while we're chilling on the balcony. And then if we want to go out, we go out like this. I don't know. You know, then maybe like your bed is right here. Right, maybe your bed is here. You know, you come from the hallway and then you just like hop in bed, take a little snooze, go outside, check the weather. Ah, what a nice day. You know, to just make your bed, put the sheets back, go downstairs, go to the kitchen, have some breakfast. Over here, appreciate the view, nice village. Everyone's at work doing their village things. Go over here, grab some stuff from your storage room, get ready for the day, get dressed. We go out here, you know, check whatever's going on in here, like water the plants. Maybe go to the patio and sip your coffee, smell the morning dew. Hopefully you don't have any airplanes going over your house. Not that I would know anything about that. Yeah, brilliance. We do have wood, and we do have a crafting table. I think we need a chest. I think we need 2 chests. Also known as 1 big chest. And I think we're going to place the chest here. Maybe this should go near the chest. I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll just put that there for now. We could put like a furnace or something there later. This isn't gonna stay here. It's just, these are my construction materials. Pumpkins? I mean, pumpkin seeds seems useful. I feel like we probably shouldn't put this in here. These can just go over there somewhere. We stole the wheat from the real house. I feel like we make another chest. We're gonna need a lot of chests, right? Because we're gonna be doing a lot of activities. I don't know where the farm is gonna be, actually. I haven't thought about that much. Where's the farm gonna be? Could be out here, or maybe in the front yard? Probably just in the front yard, right? Probably like over here. I mean, maybe the crops can grow in the back, but I mean, like, the cow farm's probably gonna be like in this area, I guess. Or down there. Actually, probably over there. Yeah, let's make this be the cow farm. And then somewhere else, I think I mostly want the farms on this side of the building because I'm going to be going back and forth to the village all the time. So they're just, it's like handy if they're on the way. I don't know where the pumpkins can go. I don't really want pumpkins in my, like in my garden, because they take up too much space and they also ruin the dirt and stuff. So probably like along this area we can have some crops growing, some wheat or sugarcane or whatever, because I don't think the river is close enough on this side to grow the sugarcane over here, right? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. It's a bit of a way to walk, but we could have this path go down to a massive sugarcane farm or wheat farm down by the river, because that would be sort of logical. Yeah, the pumpkins don't really need to be by the river, so pumpkins and melons and whatever can go on that side. Potatoes, those don't really need to be by the river. They just grow in the dirt wherever. Yeah, wheat and sugarcane probably go on the river side. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, we set our respawn point, which is nice, because I think I forgot to do that. Let's walk down the stairs so we don't have to waste a steak eating. Yeah, I think that's, also don't know where the enchanting table is going to go. Maybe in the basement. Kind of witchcraft, right? I don't know if you want to advertise to all your neighbors that you enchant stuff with magic. Maybe they'll call the cops. They'll call the wizard cops. Like, my neighbor is doing weird magic. Can you please investigate that? And then they'll come and they'll find our sugarcane farm and they'll be like, why does one man need so much sugarcane? That's kind of suspicious. Or why do you have so much wood? Then we'll have to explain we're building a mansion, and then they're going to ask if we got a building permit, and then we're probably going to get fined because we didn't get a building permit. Could be a nightmare, you know? I think we just take all of this stuff. Should be able to fit it all in our inventory, right? Yeah, maybe we just do one chest at a time. We don't have that many chests worth of stuff. We could probably grab the steak. We can almost get all this stuff. Don't know if I care about this iron shovel. Definitely don't care about that many seeds. We don't really need to bring the seeds with us, probably. I don't know. Could bring the furnace. Like, we definitely don't need the redstone right now. Bringing this chest would be good because that's something that you get all the time, everywhere, is random mob loot. Obviously we need this, we need the enchanting table, but I don't really know where to put those right now, so let's just take this one inventory worth of crap. Okay, it's starting to look a little more interesting. Like, now I have an arch that I can see from the bedroom side, which looks less goofy, right? You like see the arch. I mean, now it looks goofy if you look like that, but if you look from here, you're like, hey, there's kind of a neat arch over there. Yeah, now it looks a bit naked, but it is starting to take form. Like, it looks more like the inside of a house than it did before. That's always nice. We're just gonna throw all this in the building supplies chest, I think, is the move here. Iron bars, I don't know. I guess basically building supplies. I'm also not sure why I have a bucket of lava. I guess for fuel? Oh, there's my iron. I forgot bundles existed. Well, I guess I can bring it with me. I don't know. It's nice if you need to make a shield to have some. Yeah, I am blind. It's in my bundle. I'm not really blind because I didn't happen to hover the bundle, I don't think. So I wouldn't have known it was in there, but there you go. If I had it like this, I would have known. It'd be kind of cool if you could leave the bundle on this icon if you just like moused away and it stayed on that icon. You could remember what was in each bundle instead of dyeing them. Okay, we need to go to bed, so we gotta go up and then over and then boop. Okay, well, maybe we should make this taller. I don't like how I can't see the sunset while standing on my bed, because the mountain's kind of in the way. Yeah. This has to be taller. Has to be taller so that we can see the beautiful sunset from our bedroom. I mean, I guess we could fill this in even though we're gonna have to remove it one day. Really? Really, bro? Kidding me? We should probably put like torches over here as well, right? Otherwise we might get some nasty surprises. Yeah, this is much better. Honestly, the bigger the better, that's what I say. Well, like this. Okay, well now it looks kind of goofy. Is that an Enderman or what was that I saw walking? Oh, it was a horse. I see some weird sparkles in the distance. Are those bushes? I feel like right there there's a weird sparkle, and then over there there's some weird sparkles. I feel like those are the bushes. Maybe? I don't think I have torches over there. I can even see one like way over there on the ice. I think those are those little bushes, right? The like weird firefly bushes. It's kind of insane how far away you can see them though. Like you can see exactly where all of them are. Maybe some of these are torches. Yeah, if you like move your screen, you see on the top right corner, you see the flickering. Okay, we have to go to bed, otherwise the zombies are gonna... Oh god, they're already pathfinding to us. Ah, come on, man. Okay, luckily he didn't find us, he wasn't smart enough. Where is he? Yeah, I kind of forgot that our house doesn't have any walls at the moment. They're just like fake walls that don't actually block anything. Oh my god, look at them. Look at these idiots. Come here, idiots. Wait, why are they not dying? Goodbye, idiots. Stupid idiots. Can you see them during the day? Not really. It's just at nighttime, those like firefly bushes are insanely visible. It's super weird. We need to get a compass thing for our house. A lodestone. Those are easier to make now, right? Wow, I didn't take any damage. That's kind of neat. You guys see that? Look at this. Coolio. Load. Take a load off. 1 iron and 9 chiseled stone bricks. Did we bring any? How do we make chiseled stone bricks? Probably with the stone cutter, right? Yeah, can we make 9 of these bad boys? What recipes did we get? Slabs? Oh, and then we have 1 iron ingot. Yeah. That's so cool that this is actually affordable now. So maybe, where do we put this? Kind of want to put it up here. Like, somewhere cool. That's like the end of my bed. I want to put it under the bed, right? I guess this would be like the center block. Because then we could like hang a chandelier from this block and it would look kind of cool, like a supporting block in the ceiling. But then also, it like leads straight to our bed, right? That's kind of neat. Yeah, see now we have a compass that actually points to our house instead of somewhere way over there in the ice if we ever get lost. Pretty cool. I just have to remember if I break it and move it that it will not point to the right place anymore, you know? I like this though. This is a nice feature. The hop down, no damage trick. It's like pretty easy to do too. Whee! So satisfying. Let's put the dirt away. I intentionally didn't do the hop down trick. I was like, what's that? I see some weird flickering on my screen. I'll look up. That was just this thing. I guess if you think about it, this is literally just flickering. Like, it kind of looks like it's spinning, but actually, it's just flickering. I guess that's true of all animations. Like the entire game, if you think about it, it's just very complex flickering that makes your brain think that there's a 3D world. Really, there's no 3D world. I'm just looking at a bunch of pixels and they're just flickering really fast. Whoa. Flicker, flicker, flicker. Okay, well, I think that's going to be the end of this one. We got a structure of our house going. We moved some of our things. We have to move more of our things. Probably I won't make a video about that. Probably I'll just move them all. But that's where we're at. Then we have to go train the villagers. And start some farms maybe, and then go to the nether, go to the end. I don't know, do all the things. I was gonna make a minecart track that connects my house with the village, but instead I just moved closer to the village. And this seems like a pointless minecart track to make to there. But we could. We could also make a piston bolt if we make an iron farm and a better tree farm. Because those are old school, but a pretty entertaining way to travel. They're very noisy, but it's kind of fun. I made one before. It was quite entertaining. Everyone on the server loved it. Because it's just super tedious to make, so nobody ever builds them. I think there's machines now that build them for you, but for one this long, you could just do it manually. You just have to place a lot of redstone blocks and then break them for each rail. But anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all some other time. Bye. Bye.